Alright, welcome to the 1992 Nestle 300 here at Lanor Motorplex, Raceplex, or Motor Speedway for an easier term. As we have 150 laps, which is half of the real life amount, which would have been 300 laps. And we have the V6s going around here. We are in the number 12 car, if I remember correctly. You see this number 12. So we try to make our way past some of these guys. So we have pretty much the right drivers and the right number of cars, at least, because I was lazy and decided not to get the 1992 Bush Series set, even though I should have. But it just worked out anyway, so it didn't really matter to me, as long as it worked out. Got 28 cars, which would have been the real life number of cars in real life. Got Mike Oliver right behind us. Mike Porter in the number 35. Tom Peck, Jim Bound. Mike Wallace in the 20 car that's I see up there. Jack Sprague is in the 48 car that I think is in the middle of that 3 wide. It is. Trying to get this 98 car Jim Bound off the bottom so we can do something here. There we go, come on. Maybe Dirty Euro help us? Oh, he gave us some room, okay. I don't know if we're 3 wide or not, so I'm put back in the 4th gear. A little crossover mode, all the way on the bottom there, the inside of Sprague. It's gonna be easy to pit now, knowing that it's a 35-mile-an-hour speed limit, because every time I get closer to the pit lane, it just keeps yelling at me. So I think it's gonna engrave that into my mind, which is nice. Got Gainesville, Sorensen, I think that's Bob Sorensen if I remember correctly. Richard Lassner. Richard Lassner is the one that went upside down in Talladega in '93. The same race, or the same weekend, I believe, Jimmy Horton and Neil Bonnet flipped in the Cup race. If not, it was the same weekend of Rusty's flip. I believe the car that got sent down to the infield had like a near blowover. I believe it's the same race that Ernie almost flipped over down the backstretch at the end of the race. There's a lot of airborne wrecks in '93. I think there was even more than just those Talladega wrecks / Daytona in Michigan that we haven't been able to see. There was a race at Hickory that had whoever was in the 77 car at the time got on top of, I believe it was Joe Nemechek's car. I don't know how that wreck happened. I don't know how to be able to recreate that with the way the AI are and just the physics. Maybe if there was like a way I could make the set and beam the G, that would be kind of cool if there was a Hickory track too. Around Gainesville, coming back with a little bit of some clean room to deal with. Our car is definitely not, I don't think the fastest, but it's definitely the more, I think, endurable car that we have right now. It's good for distance, I feel. Well, I'm thinking if we do get a caution is what we're going to need, because It's a short track, and the way they've been driving and how many wrecks have almost happened in front of me, I feel like it's going to happen at any point if we accidentally get cautioned by me wrecking or wrecking somebody, or maybe they wreck somebody by themselves. Oh, talking about almost wrecking. Jeff Purd almost... I don't know if I was too far up or not. Jeff Byrne almost got into us and wrecked either both of us or just me. Got Todd Bodine next. We're gonna try to get around the bottom without touching him. And it's Hungry Jack's Leaf Chevy.
Clear outside. Outside. Keep low. Clear outside. Outside. Stay low. Clear. Limit 35. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Limit 35. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Car outside. Still there. Clear. Outside. Clear. Outside. Still there. Stay low. Clear. Outside. Limit 35. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Car outside. Stay low. Stay low. Clear. Keep digging.
Probably only give him one pit stop. Ford Bird in front of us. Steve Grissom, Robert Presley. Keep low. Clear outside.
you 1.5 cans of fuel.
With it most likely being a one-stop race, what I was thinking of doing is going until halfway. Because we do have enough fuel if we pit at halfway to make it the rest of the way. You know, get us ahead of everybody else, maybe. Got Ward Burden, who's trying to pass, I can't remember if it's Brad Daughter, his first name, or his name, or is it Bob Daughter, I can't remember. Or Bobby Daughter. Jeff got to the inside. Jeff Gordon before he was the Cup champion, or 3-time Cup champion. Was able to make a move to get back around and get around Ward. Get around Ricky Craven. And you're trying to get around that lapper there. Also, I'm doing this race during Atlanta weekend because, or Atlanta week, because this race is in Georgia, so you know it's closer to Road Atlanta, still in Georgia, so I mean might as well. Even though I believe it got torn down in like 2008 or something like that, maybe even earlier, in like the 90s. Around Daughter, the 08 car. You got Porter and Bound, Jim Bound. I might just run all the way out.
Outside. Stay low. Still there. Clear.
I might just run all the way out. I might not try to pit early at all, just in case if we, I don't know, maybe just in case if something happens later in the race that we need it. Like if the caution comes out, everybody else pits, and maybe we can have a chance of winning because everybody pits and I don't. Because it looks like it's Porter who is having the issue. You're blown up, or, oh, there it is. Oh, never mind, there's a wreck on the back straight. Try to get around Sorensen real quick. Nope. I almost lost it trying to get around Sorensen. Didn't need to, but I thought it would just be better for me, but see what happened on the backstretch with, I believe that was Steve Grissom. Actually, first it's a lane, and then we just get ran through. Okay, we didn't get damage from that, it looks like. Yeah, we didn't get damage. Yeah, full pace car. Oh, we already got that done.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 4,000 in seconds. The pace car and turn one.
I raced this track so many times, at least at dirt.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
I remember how pit lane works.
Keep it to 35.
So it looks like Steve Grissom, who was, I believe, like 15th or something like that. Around, yeah, he was 15. Blew up, and then the 56 and the 16 kind of just plowed in there. The 56 came away with the least amount of problems, while the 16 and 31 got turned around there. Okay, we're coming to green. Don't know exactly where we're at position-wise, but I believe we're just in the top 10. Well, we got a lot of lap-down cars. Some got caught in the pits. Some just got lapped during that run. Trying to make it 3. Houston did not want that at all. Yeah, they're about to wreck in front of us, it looks like. We get ready to check up soon. Trying to do anything stupid, trying to get us into that wreck. Oh! Well, that was not good. Not bad, not even that bad. It's okay. Well, that's another pit stop for us. Wait until the field is lined up, so I don't have to worry about getting lapped. And they were, yeah, it's just because they were 4 wide and the 8 car washes up. I try to avoid it. Luckily, I didn't get slammed, and that was the only damage I got right there was for those tire barriers. Thank God. Also, the roof wasn't dented, so I don't think I have any engine damage, unless they said something, but I don't think it would matter at this track. By doing this. Alright, crossed it over. Already gained a position. Oh yeah, Chuck was like nice about that one. That was a pretty dirty block by me, would not even complain. As long as he doesn't wreck me for it. Okay, we just washed up. We were washed up or he was getting hooked into us. Not good either way. Okay, from what the replay told me, Jeff Gordon did get turned into us. So it wasn't me driving up into Gordon, it was Gordon getting turned by, I believe, Chuck Bound. There's one of these red cars in front of me. Oh, of course, you just had to check up. These guys. Looks like we're gonna have another wreck here soon. Very good, just barely not good on fuel. Maybe staying in 4th might help us. We'll just barely make it. Or another caution actually would help us. Jeez, Chuck Bound does not like us at all. Oh, somebody else was already wrecking anyways. Okay, well I will admit I did wreck him. The NASCAR doesn't know that. Well, let's go. Before we get lapped. So we got into Chuck Bound, I got into the 9 car of Clifford Allison, and then I believe it was the 98 car of Jim Bound, who looked like they get turned off or turned forward into the inside wall. We'll check out with that in a second. Okay, so you have me pushing Bound all the way up in the corner, and if you look up here, he gets turned into the inside wall where the Victor Lane is. Hits the wall, and then the last one got turned in there as well. Jeff Burton Ward Burton just blew up. I was done with him after that one big hit, and they decided to try to bump me out of the way really hard, even though he already bumped me a corner before after I blocked him. And then that restart, he just kept trying to wreck us once he got back to us. So I trying to do the same thing and give him a bump back, and eventually just sent him up in the 9 car. Hopefully that doesn't hinder anything during this last about 100, or not 100, about like 70 laps or so, 60 laps. I think it's 60 laps. It'll be 61 when we cross the line here in a second. Donner. It was a risky move, but it worked out. Like being right there where we're for, because we don't have enough room outside and inside to do anything. Oh, Steve Grissom. Or that's not Steve Grissom, that's what's his name? Mike Oliver, that's right. Steve Grissom's in the 31. I was got turned by Jim Bound because the 16 car Jeff Green decided to make it 3 wide out of nowhere, or 4 wide actually. Got a crash on the back stretch, and we're up to 8th. And it looks like Dorter kind of just turned Presley all the way around. Chuck Bound gets in the rear end. Oh, what happened to Jeff? And then 1 car. Oh, fuel, just right side. No damage repairs. just to get us to the end of the race.
Go, go, go! Big cars on the back straight. Keep it to 35. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 4,000 in seconds. Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. The big cars in turn 3. The big cars in turn 4. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind from 87 car. Keep it to 35. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Green, green, green. Inside. Clear, car inside. You're up top, 3 wide, car inside. You're up top, 3 wide. You're up top, 3 wide, car inside. Still there.
Oh god. Gotta get off that apron. Or that white line.
Car's a lap down. You're up top, 3 wide. You're up top, 3 wide. Inside.
10 car blown up? I don't know who's blowing up, but somebody is.
Clear inside.
Surprisingly, no one's wrecked.
Inside. Next car's clear. Still there. You're in fifth. Keep high. Clear. Inside. Still there.
That might make us spread out enough to not have a wreck the rest of the race.
Still there.
And if my cat could shut up for once, it's already been fed. It just keeps meowing.
Clear. Inside.
4 wide? Possibly.
Car inside. Car inside.
Get around this 10 car, which I believe is a lap down anyways. Ain't gotta have new tires, that would have been a spin, possibly. What a run. It's a crazy corner right there. And a run of a lifetime right there. Got charted and pinned in and it was perfect. Oh, and the big one's happening on the front stretch. Well, they tried to go 5 wide, and then Ty got turned by Tracy Leslie, and then had a big one down the front stretch. Oh, Lassiter, come on. And then us over here, we almost wrecked the 98 down the back stretch. Somebody back here is slow. I think, yeah, it's Todd Bodine. Alright, not pitting there. Set us up to being second. Which, honestly, doing that 2-tire stop that last time probably did save us. Not having to do the pit stop just then. So we're up a second with Butch Miller, I believe, behind us, and Bonnie Lobani obviously in front of us. Clifford Allison in fourth, who we indirectly wrecked before, and then Ricky Craven fifth, as we had a bad start there. It's a horrible start. Oregon sent 3 wide. What I want. Try to go for the lead. Didn't even really need the caution there, but we got it. Okay. Sorensen just trying to kept turning us up into everybody else. So I should have known that we were gonna lose it up there. We lost it up there once when I kind of avoided Jeff Burton. And then there it just got loose. And I thought a big crash happened there on the outside line, but apparently it didn't. But then it eventually happened here with the 23 just trying to hook us. And eventually got Joe Nemechek and Miller around. Alright, there's everybody that's out of the race and how many cars are left in the race. And then here is how many cars are on the lead lap. As you can see, there's only 8 cars on the lead lap. I'm 5th. What I found or observed during that last stint was I'm not as fast as Bonnie Labonte. I'm close, but not fast enough to probably pass him if we do get a chance to get close to him. And really, that last caution shouldn't have been a caution since we did save it, but it did look like Tom Bodine was about to eat the wall with somebody else up there. robbing of Joe. Oh, God damn it, Joe. And then Chuck Bound just blew up in front of us. Joe just had to crowd us down the inside there and hook us up the racetrack and wrecked him. Would have been fine if he didn't just try to crowd us for no reason. Getting off of turn 4, this time in slow-mo. We were trying to wreck back there too. As you see, I'm coming out the corner and he's just keeping me down there. And then it just hooks us. He had so much room to go up and eventually just doesn't go up. He almost turned over. And if I go back, there might be more cars involved here. Yeah, a couple more cars. Yeah, I mean, that was more of a race incident, but I still didn't need to be crowded that much just to get around the corner. Okay, so this is honestly like playing out like the that one Hickory race I think I was talking about earlier. I'm surprised no car has been on top of another car or been upside down. We did get one to hit that opening right there, which was Jeff Gordon. We almost had Joe go up and over, but he didn't get enough to go upside down. So, I mean, lucky in that manner. Oh, he hit the wall by himself. That was not fine doing there. And I think we just got the car upside down. I think I just saw a car in the background on its lid. Here they are on top of somebody, I can't really tell. No, it's just another pile up. I just think the 20 car just looks like a car upside down for some reason. Also, it looked like the 99 got turned by Houston, got put down the Todd Bodine, which got down the wall, came back up and got these 5 involved in that wreck. We're 20 laps ago, coming to 19 laps ago. Second in line, second place in the race. Somebody just blew up behind us. Looks like maybe Jeff Burton, or did I just got no? He's doing pits. Should just get the green or get my foot down. Now we gotta get past this lap car without wrecking. Hopefully, it looks like Clifford had the same issue of getting loose there. Yeah, Bobby Labonte's car is just locked on rails right now. Here and there, we just get really loose on restarts. There's a lot of attempts at multi-group racing, but it doesn't really do much. Glansville just, I think, gave us some leeway right there. I don't think we've ever gotten in contact with him. Maybe a little bumper run earlier when we were actually lapping him. I just gotta try to get around Robert Presley here in the 59 car. Try to get some racing going here. I think as many green flags lap as possible to try to even think about getting the Bobby Labonte. catch it under 7 to go. We lost it right there, washing up into Leslie there. I just wish Leslie could move. Oh, what the? Oh, Lord. How did that happen? Leslie just got turned over. He ramped off my right rear and just flipped into the wall and up the barrel road. And I believe he got hit by maybe Houston. Well, we're going to finish second. It wasn't going to be much anyway of a battle, but that was something. Now we got something to watch at the end of this. But anyway, we finished second. We finished all the laps. We almost had a chance to win that thing. But we kind of screwed it when we got into Leslie that first time off of turn 4, almost spinning down the infield, slamming the wall. And then really screwed it up there when we flipped Leslie over by touching wheels there, and eventually him just popping up and over, almost getting the catch fence. That was wild. Yeah, so we're going off turn 4. I thought I had him cleared. And then he just... Jesus. And then he gets hit by Presley here really hard. Luckily got hit underside in the front end, not in the driver's side at all. I did say earlier that I'm surprised no one flipped, and there it was. And that'll be it for Nestle 300 after we got second, after starting last, and 6 cars only be on the lead lap, with everybody else being a lap down around the race. With, I believe, 17 cars out of the race, or 17 cars still in the race, everybody else out of the race. About like 10 or 12, no. 10 cars out of the race, about.